You're watching highlights of the Jefferson Village Council meeting on July 20th, 2026. Follow your local governments at cgov.org.
Even small details mattered at this meeting, right down to catching a single digit on a resolution number.
Are there any corrections or additions to the agenda tonight? There are. So,
The agenda, the item, trying to find it, sorry. 3438, on the resolution, I'm sorry. It should match the agenda as 3448.
the agenda is correct. It's just the printed resolution was off by one digit.
Correct.
Storm cleanup, surprise cost savings, and even tick-filled park bushes all came up in this update from Administrator Manor. Stick around to hear how the city handled it and why some landscaping suddenly disappeared.
Mayor. The street department has caught up on all the brush collection following the recent storms. And I want to thank the Jefferson Fire Department for assisting on burning the brush, which saved us approximately $30,000 in disposal costs. And I do apologize for any inconvenience smoke may have caused the residents. The bushes at the park. We did tear them out due to the street guys cut them and with the Roundup, and they were full of ticks. So we decided to make a decision to take those bushes out for the residents.
The Jefferson Village Council had just heard that the 2027 tax budget was in the county's hands, but the real story was how extra money might be moved around. Listen in as they walked through what that meant for local projects and public safety.
And then the tax budget for 2027 has been sent to the county auditor. We have not heard anything back on that.
Well, I did just to help Jamie for it because I put, we're over in the general fund again like we were last year. So we have 10%. We were 10% over than what they anticipated. So I put in the cover letter that you saw, we're going to transfer $200,000 to the Imagination Park, and the police department probably either will put it in the general fund or have it in 219. $100,000 is going to have to go to them. So that'll bring us in with over our 10%. And so I have the letter on that with the tax budget, so that the county auditor does understand what we're doing.
Flock cameras raised big questions about privacy and the Fourth Amendment at this meeting. The police chief and mayor dug into how these flock cameras actually worked and what happened when a stolen car rolled through town.
And there is a recent decision, and it's not the Supreme Court, but is the Schmidt versus the city of Norfolk, which was a federal court decision, which was January of 26, which said that flock cameras are not in violation of the Fourth Amendment because they indiscriminately track vehicles on a public roadway, and all they do is run the license plate number as they drive by, but they don't track the movement of that vehicle after that, and that data is not used to track that person individually.
Doesn't the camera basically if there's a stolen car and it reads it, doesn't it flag the system like this car was in Jefferson coming down Jefferson Street?
Right. So there is a hot list where any department can add a specific license plate number in there that is, you're looking for stolen vehicles, which Parma did last year. I want to say the end of last year. Parma entered a vehicle that was stolen. It did come through Jefferson. As soon as our camera saw that, it ran that plate. It came on that list. It does notify the officers in our department that that vehicle is in town and just past that location.
The council turned to a key piece of public safety equipment, a new Ford Interceptor, and the gear to go with it. Here's how the next step in that purchase moved forward.
Please.
A resolution authorizing the village administrator to purchase a 2026 Ford Interceptor 3.31 V6 from Montrose and to purchase equipment for the 2026 Ford Interceptor 3.31 V6 from Northeast Communications.
Motion for the second reading of resolution number 26R3440.
Yes.
Damon?
Yes.
Braddock?
Yes.
Belden?
Yes.
Roderick?
Yes.
Skinner?
Yes.
Council turned to who would get official access to the Giddings Park Community Center. This quick vote shaped how a countywide community action group could use that space.
A resolution authorizing the village mayor and clerk treasurer to enter into a facility use agreement with the Ashtabula County Community Action Agency for the use of the Giddings Park Community Center.
Motion for the second reading of resolution number 26R3442.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Damon,
Yes.
Babel,
Yes.
Roderick,
Yes.
Skinner,
Yes.
Braddock,
Yes.
Belton.
Yes.
Council turned to a renewal levy that could shape funding for Jefferson's parks and recreation over the next several years. This resolution even came through as an emergency measure. Take a look at how they put it on the ballot.
A resolution for the submission of the electors of the Village of Jefferson, Ohio for requests of the renewal levy of 1.0 mils per year for 5 years for the benefit of the Village of Jefferson for parks and recreation purposes and declaring it an emergency.
Right after talking about parks funding, Council shifted to a renewal levy that could affect how the Jefferson Area Fire Department was funded for years to come. Watch how they introduce this emergency measure and set it on its path through the council process.
A resolution for submission of the electors of the Village of Jefferson, Ohio for question of the renewal levy 1.5 mil per year for 5 years for the benefit of the Village of Jefferson and Operation the Jefferson Area Fire Department and declaring it an emergency.
Motion for the first reading of resolution number 26R3444.
Second.
After talking levies and budgets, Council turned to what happens after a serious fire in the village. This new ordinance aimed to set up a fire damage security fund. Here's how they set that process in motion.
An ordinance amending Chapter 1610 of the Code of Ordinances of the Village of Jefferson, Ohio, and adding 1610.13 to Chapter 1610 to establish a fire damage security fund pursuant to the consistence of the Ohio Revised Code 392986.
Motion for the first reading of ordinance number 26O3445.
Council took up a new full-time senior streets operations specialist position and moved on it as an emergency. Listen in as the mayor asked for action on the job description and the resolution that would create the role.
I need a motion to accept the administrator's recommendation to approve the new senior street operations specialist job
A
description.
resolution creating a full-time position for the Senior Streets Operations Specialist and adopting the job description for the same and declaring it an emergency.
Council turned to an emergency ordinance that would set pay for village employees and then moved quickly to push it through. See how this salary measure advanced on a single night's agenda.
An ordinance setting forth the pay for salary, hourly, and part-time employees of the Village of Jefferson, Ohio, and declaring it an emergency.
Motion for the first reading of resolution number 26O3449.
Belden,
Yes.
Braddock,
Yes.
Damon,
Yes.
Fable,
Yes.
Roderick,
Yes.
Skinner.
Yes.
Motion to suspend council rules on resolution number 26O3449.
Second.
Near the end of the meeting, Council took up a consulting agreement with Verdantis and moved it to a quick vote. Stay with this moment to see how the administrator's recommendation turned into an approved deal.
I need a motion to accept the administrator's recommendation to accept the Verdantis agreement for professional consulting services.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Damon,
Yes.
Fable,
Yes.
Roderick,
Yes.
Skinner,
Yes.
Braddock. Yes. Belden.
Council turned to how fire protection for Jefferson Township would be handled in the coming years. This resolution laid out a new multi-year fire service agreement. Listen in as they set the terms in motion.
A resolution authorizing the village mayor and village clerk treasurer to enter into a fire service agreement with the Board of Township Trustees of Jefferson Township, Ohio, to provide fire protection services for Jefferson Township, Ohio from January 1, 2027 through December 31st, 2029.
Near the end of the meeting, Council quietly took up a significant personnel change in the police department, a motion to accept a sergeant's resignation. Stay with this moment to see how that decision moved through on roll call.
Motion to accept the resignation of Joe Schroeder as a sergeant with the Village Police Department effective August 13th, 2026.
Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Fable,
Yes.
Roderick,
Yes.
Skinner,
Yes.
Damon,
Yes.
Belden,
Yes.
Braddock.
Yes.
Before wrapping up, Council took on a big picture safety question: whether to adopt Ashtabula County's hazard mitigation plan. Watch how this quiet resolution set the framework for how the village prepared for future emergencies.
Resolution adopting the Ashtabula County Hazard Mitigation Plan.
Motion to adopt resolution number 26R3433.
Council turned to a major upgrade for the village's wastewater system, acting on a bid for the EQ Basin project. Listen in as a quick motion and roll call vote set a new construction contract in motion.
Motion to accept the administrator's recommendation to accept the EQ Basin bid from Form Union Industrial Contractors Incorporated.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Fable,
Yes.
Roderick,
Yes.
Skinner,
Yes.
Damon,
Yes.
Braddock,
Yes.
Belden.
Yes.
A resolution authorizing the village administrator to enter into a contract with Union Industrial Contractors, Inc. for Contract B, cast in place for the wastewater treatment plant EQ Basin Improvement, known as project number 34180.
This meeting closed out not just an agenda, but a 30-year chapter for Jefferson Village's clerk treasurer. Stay with this moment as the mayor marked the end of an era and offered a special recognition.
Tonight marks a significant moment in the history of Jefferson Village. After 30 years and more than 350 meetings, Patty Fisher is attending tonight's council meeting as the village clerk treasurer for the last time. Patty's final day is officially July 31st, which is now less than 2 full weeks away. Patty's departure is truly the end of an era for the village, as she, along with her position, officially end at the end of July as the village moves to the fiscal officer position, like the overwhelming majority of Ohio villages have already done. I truly appreciate all that Patty has done to serve our village, including her time spent over the last 6 weeks helping to ensure a smooth transition to our incoming fiscal officer. While we will not promise that we will never give her a phone call asking where we might find something or how she did something, we can promise her that her service to this community is recognized and commended. And with that being said, we do have a plaque that we would like to present to you in recognition of your 30 years of service.
Right after the mayor marked the end of an era, the longtime clerk treasurer spoke from the heart about stepping away after nearly 30 years. Stay with this moment to hear how they reflected on service, change, and what they wished for Jefferson's future.
After nearly 30 years of serving the village of Jefferson as your elected clerk treasurer, this time has come for me to retire from public service. I said I wasn't going to cry. When I first took this office, I never imagined that I would have the privilege of serving the community for 3 decades. Throughout those years, I have done my very best to perform the duties entrusted to me with honesty, integrity, fairness, and respect for every resident. Serving the people of Jefferson has been one of my greatest honors of my life. Although the village has chosen to move to a new administrative structure with the appointed fiscal officer and tax administrator, I fully respect the village's decision and sincerely hope the new chapter continues to serve our community well. My greatest wish is that Jefferson continues to prosper and serve our prosper for many years to come. I have been blessed to build friendships, work, and wonderful people, and be part of so many important moments in our village history. Those memories will stay with me forever. To everyone I have worked with over the years, thank you for your professionalism, your friendship, and your dedication to serving our community. To the residents of the village, thank you for allowing me the privilege of serving you for nearly 30 years. It has been an honor.
After the farewell speeches wrapped up, the meeting eased into its final moments. Listen in as the mayor offered one last note and brought this council session to a close.
Tried not to.
You did good. There was a FYI that was included in the agenda, the Caleb Prouty Eagle Scout Award Ceremony. Are there any other visitors' comments tonight before we adjourn? Not, I just need a motion to adjourn the meeting. So moved. Meeting adjourned, 8:06 p.m.
That's a wrap from the council. Everything from storm cleanup and park levies to police tech, wastewater upgrades, and a big leadership transition all made it onto the agenda. Keep an eye on future meetings as those budget moves, levies, and safety projects work their way through, and check back here for more highlight reels.
Thank you for watching CGov.